I'm coming. Just give me a second. I gotta find a goddamn pocket square. All right, I want to match this tie, and I woke up late. Give me 2 minutes, probably less. Hey, if you care about Crypto Life or being late, I'm gonna give you a clock of the... This is Peter Griffin, and I don't care. You know, the guy goes up every single day. One day he's a couple minutes late. You know what I mean? Hey, Loish, Crypto Lifer, he's coming, right? He's gonna show up, isn't he? Where is the guy? For Christ's sakes, everybody's sitting there waiting. He's acting like a shamoo over here. Yeah, he's a, hey, what is he doing over here? 326 people, 130 likes, and the guy can't even show up on time. This guy, over here, now changing to the Italian gangster over here from New York, huh? This guy better show up, huh? I've been waiting all day long for this guy to show up on the live. And he plays games, 336 people on the live, 135 likes. Gotta get the likes up to the watchers, I'm not showing up today. If I don't see 330 likes, I ain't coming on. I would love it if you did. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, baby. Sorry about my lateness. I went to bed at like 1:30. I was in the trading group working. I was working all night. You know what I mean? If the owner of your trading group isn't up till 1 or 2 in the morning a couple nights here and there, then he's not putting in enough work. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Is my hair even done right? And then I was looking for this pocket square. I couldn't rock this tie without this pocket square. It had to, I was looking everywhere for it. It was crazy. So, you know, slow morning for me. Just not the same. Babe, could you bring me my peas? Shout out to everybody here on the live. My piece of toast. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you for being here. So, is this right? No, let's go higher. Make sure I'm not cutting my head off here. All right. Let's break down what I see happening in the charts for Bitcoin as it's pumping up to 24,600. Major move right now as we speak. Let's break it down. Show you kind of what I was going over this morning with my trading group and what I saw, right? First thing I saw was the fact that we could possibly pump. We had this, you know, flag going on here. Now, we've just been kind of channeling inside this flag. This is the channel on the 7-minute time frame. We're going up and down through this channel, all right? It is what it is. Let me check. The sound is nice. See, today the audio is perfect. Everything's back kind of where it was supposed to be. You know, shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. As we've nailed Bitcoin beautifully. So a little bit of bearish div here. We fell down. We're in a bit of a flag here on the 7-minute time frame. All right. 15-minute had some legs, and it did pump. 15-minute was oversold. We had expected a bit of a pump. We pumped from 24,350 to about 24,560. We take a look at the BOOKMAP cam, and this is BOOKMAP. Link in the description below to BOOKMAP showing me where the liquidity is and where the orders are. All right. You can see there's a lot of people hoping to get down at 24,100, 24,000. There's about 1,300, 300. There's about 2,000 Bitcoin here at this level wanting to load up. We have a bit of a level here too, 475 at 25,200. So we got a sell wall and a buy wall. We're pretty much trapped inside the mid-range on BOOKMAP. Shout out to BOOKMAP for helping us do so many beautiful things in this live stream. We never are the ones that get liquidated here in these short squeezes. We're the ones longing into them, and it's due to BOOKMAP giving us beautiful data, always providing us with top-notch, fast-moving data. This is like seconds fast. Look how streamlined this is. Look at the amount of, I mean, their API, they're working. The way they coded this thing on the back end, Chalbela, right? So, and look at you, 24,600. Again, another little bit of a short squeeze here. What are these little numbers? These are short liquidations. Just 6-7 months ago, they added a liquidation indicator to their already beautiful indicator. And we can see people actually getting liquidated live. All right? Link to Global Plus and the liquidated indicator in the description below. You won't get it any less expensive than through the link. Shout out to the 500 beautiful people on the live. 223 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it, baby. I'm on 6 hours of sleep, but I'm still ready to pump shit up, baby. You can't stop it. I love you all. Thank you for being here. If you're ready to pump up, if you want to get excited, if you got dreams, if you like living in the future or actually living in the present and creating your future, shout out to you. I love you. Because people that live in their passion help the world so much. Because when you live in your passion, number one, you achieve greatness. People that live in their passion achieve greatness. So if you're passionately following a passion right now, you're successful for yourself and for the world because you're giving back so much more to the world. God bless you. Anyone that's with me following a passion, whether it's crypto trading, whether it's art, music, you know, maybe you do music on this, you know, maybe you do music full time, but you do crypto on the side. You want to have a secondary income. You know, you're a busy professional. You want to make a secondary income. Jump on into the Discord trading group for $3 a day. You're spending money on coffee. You're spending money on Netflix. You're spending money going to a fancy steak dinner when you could have just went to Wendy's. Nah, I'm just messing around, but you know what I mean? So look, oversold on the 1 hour time frame. Highly likely this flag does break up to the upside. You got a small move here, right? That would take you to about 25,003, and you got the bigger move, which is the length of this pole. That would take you up to about 26,528.77 I'm wild tonight. When I don't sleep, I'm a bit off, so I definitely think this will be a different type of stream. You'll see a different type of me. These are my brand new glasses, the old ones. Can anyone tell that I'm wearing new glasses? These are the old ones. These are the new ones. What this does too is the new ones actually change the color of my screen from like a blue to like a beige almost. I don't know. But they got blue light blocking glasses, so I shouldn't see the blue light. Help me get less tired. I guess that's why I was up all night. I finally got blue light glasses and I was up all night. That might have been it. I don't know. Finally didn't get blue light injection and I was pushing it, you know? But yeah, if you join my Discord, I was in there till, I don't know when. Let's see, when my last post was last night. No, because it's, I mean, knock is still banging. So I usually start posting 7. I limped in at what, like 8:56 in the morning, which is just late for me. 8:52. I'm giving you all my ideas now. Oh yeah, this is me. I'm building bags at 1 in the morning last night. I'm buying $2,000 worth of man. I bought $2,000 worth of man last night. Matrix AI. I said, you know what? I'm gonna start. This is where I believe I'm going to beginning to build these bags. You know, an AI bag, and I'm gonna tell all my, everyone what I'm doing there and break it down. But and we're gonna work through it together. You're gonna see how I do, and I'm gonna give you the actual results of what happens. Right? And that's the beauty of being in a trading group. You get to live with me. You get to watch what I do. You get to watch me kind of figure out what coins I like, what's going on, and then you can see how to research. You can see how to find the coins you like. I might like a coin you might not like. You might like a coin I might not like, or whatever. We might just be into different coins at different times for different reasons, right? So let's keep it moving here. Let's get back into brass tacks and let's break it down for the day. Let's look at the dollar index. Let's look at the total. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Let's break it down. I'm so passionate about cryptocurrency. I'm so passionate about trading. It gets me going. I can't stop the feeling. I can't stop the movement. Some people think, what is this? And it is what it is. It's just me being me, all right? So that's what it is. So look, this is an aggressive turn here. When I see these aggressive, Also, though, I have another idea for you. So I got 2 ideas cooking. So a little bit of hidden bullish, too, on the 1-hour time frame. If I go swing to swing, I mean, that's a downtrend. That's an uptrend. That's technically hidden bullish divergence. So I have to heed it, even though I believe it's unlikely. I have to heed that is hidden bullish. So here's the deal. We're at a standstill. The daily still has momentum. The 22 is getting a little hot. All right. The 8-hour, the 6-hour cooked. All too high. Been sneezing lately. What's going on with that? Got to run my mini vacuum, my auto vacuum more, my Roomba. Got to run the Roomba more. Ever since we started more production, harder to run the Roomba because the whole floor is covered in tripods. Everybody, we got 635 beautiful souls on the live. We got 260 beautiful likes. But those likes come from your beautiful fingers and your beautiful hands that hit that beautiful keyboard or that beautiful mouse or the button on the TV or your phone. And I need you to do that for the love, baby. It's going to help you pump your own bags. If you're holding any bag in crypto, the more likes you hit, the more people are going to find us through the algorithm. The more people are going to know about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, feel good about themselves, stay positive. And so if you hit that like button, you're only helping your own bags. I keep reiterating this. As much as it does help my channel, it helps your life as well. It is a self-serving event when you hit the like button. So this is called a bull flag. These do like to break to the upside, I have to tell you. And technically, you could say it's a slight SNR flip because you have a resistance to this wick and a resistance to that wick and a support on that wick. So a little bit of a local support or resistance here, and you're oversold on the 1-hour time frame. 15-minute has momentum to the upside. You have a point of control once you get above. Could technically make a bit of a rally here on the smaller time frames. Right here, the point of control is envisioned at 24,631. You get above 24,630, we could see some bacon on the beach. All right. Now, when we look at this, I took that from The Simpsons, and one day I just said it on the live, and it stuck. And I just say it now almost every day. Every single day. Remember I used to do that? Welcome to the live, streaming every single day. Now everyone just knows it's every single day. We don't even need to say it anymore. People just are like, oh, that guy, that's the every single day guy. So look, 24,000 is a bigger order, and it's closer to price action, a little closer. The closer you get, the more likely. However, people think they're smart. And when people think they're smart, they short too much. Everyone right now thinks there's a short. It can't pump like they've never been. See, the beginners don't get it. Bitcoin just keeps going when it goes. It really does. And it goes in places you just don't think it's possible, and it just shreds the shorts. They get absolutely rocked and wrecked. That's why I say Bitcoin bull's booming. Next key levels to load up. I mean, the shorts got shredded. Who here shorted the market in the last few days? Not me. I'm just who here I shouldn't who here shorted the who here shorted the market? Who here would admit that they shorted the market and got wrecked? And now they know they want to get the education that I teach every single Tuesday from 3 to 5:30. Think about it. Did you put a couple grand short the market and lose it all, get liquidated? 400, 500, 300? You could have paid $60 and maybe, hopefully, avoided getting wrecked. All right? I turned 40 years old this year in a month and a half about. It's a milestone for me. I'm going to throw a huge 40-year-old birthday. If you want to come on to Boston. We're going to have a blast. We'll figure it out. But I got to do something big for my 40s. I got to do something big for my big 40, baby. Turning 40, man. Last night my wife asked me, because I've never thrown birthday parties for myself. Never been a big deal. I just always kind of, I have a twin sister. We usually give each other a couple things, and that's it. I share my birthday with my sister. Pretty cool to share your birthday. My birthday's like Christmas. I always give somebody a present on my birthday. That's the beauty of being a twin. The one luckiest thing about being a twin is you get to give somebody a gift on your birthday. Unless you share a birthday with other people, sometimes that happens, but to share a gift with your significant other on your birthday, to give on your birthday, very similar to Christmas where you give and you also receive. I find it a blessing. Really cool thing about being a twin. Many people don't know I'm a twin. I am a twin. I have a twin sister. She is 4 minutes older than me. We were born 4 minutes apart. All right? No, we are not identical because that means I would look like a woman and she would look like a man. We are fraternal twins. Identical is one egg split in half. Fraternal is two eggs that are impregnated at the same time. Just in case you wanted to understand that notion. So never ask a twin of a man and a woman if they're identical. People did that to me my whole life. I have a twin sister. Oh, are you guys identical? What they all wanted to say is, do you look alike? And yes, we look alike, of course. We look alike. But we look like more like brother and sister, not like twins, if that makes sense. But we definitely look alike, you know? It's interesting to be a twin. It makes you think a lot. You're like, I'm a twin, you know? I'm one of those. I'm one of those other ones. It's just funny. So back to brass tacks. 15-minute is getting extended. Nice little pump. But again, showing a lower low in the trend. And you can see low, high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Just make it a trend here. But what I do see, what I can see is a possible inverted head and shoulder here that we're going to project on the 15-minute time frame. 15-minute would come on down and reset into that shoulder. Interesting. We could also get a massive short squeeze at any moment in time. Just always be ready, in my humble opinion, for the massive short squeeze to the upside. Anything is possible. Anything can happen. All right? Just be ready for that. Just be ready for that. Moving forward. All right? Moving forward. Let's take a look. See, now I'm going to give you the other perspective. All right? The bearish perspective. Oh. So he's not always one way, this guy. No. I'm a trader. I look for opportunity in the trading. This has been weird lately. It didn't always do that to me. It used to just do it quick and easy. And it's like, I don't know what's happening. Anyway. What I do now is I go over here to the group section. And I can just get rid of some of this work for a second that I just drew. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to group this and take off the grouping. So, indecision doji right here for the 4-hour time frame. Very interesting candle right now. So we wicked all the way down to 24,286. All right. Okay. That's interesting. 24,286 we wicked down. A lot of buy pressure there. You see that? You got to respect that. I mean, that's a bullish candle. That's what's called a bullish hammer. You see how it looks like a hammer? And you can see the next candle is usually a green candle after this bullish hammer on the doji. These are dojis. Okay? Bullish hammer, when you come down into the apex, push back up, does suggest that we could get a pump too. That's interesting. So this candle on the 4 hour is pretty interesting because I'll tell you what, a little too cool for me. Let's go to Deep House. Let's find similar. And let's keep it moving here with Drizzle into Hizzle. That's old school hip hop. There you go. So check it out. The 4 hours overbought on the stochastics. All you have to do is be simple-minded here and ask yourself a simple question. Would I open up longs when and go through 20 of these? So here, the 4 hour is overbought right here, looking similar. We got a major drop. So there's one. 4 hour got overbought here. We did get a drop. There's two. 4 hour here, we did get a drop sideways, but it didn't go higher. There's three. Here we eventually dropped lower two. There's four. Here we kind of dropped sideways, and you didn't really want to get into. You started to bend the other way, right? So you could say sideways, fine, and leave those alone. Here we're at 5, and we go sideways. We don't pump. We actually do drop. We drop from 23.5 all the way down to 22.3, so we drop 1,000, right? Here it is again. We get a drop. Here it is again, and here it is again, and here it is again. Here we got a drop. When we curved, it was the money. And this even called the bullish divergence for you. This gave you the divergence indication. Now, this is finding a bearish divergence from here to here and from there to there. All right? So it kind of is because it's saying, hey, the momentum waves are tight, but price action is in a far higher momentum area. If you backtest divergence, you will see that divergence can also, they can go the same way. One just can be even more extreme. That's what's interesting about it all. So another thing that I know to be true is no matter what, price action has to come back to this 21-day moving average. So to me, the 21's going to come on up and kiss the price action somewhere in one of these two places. At that point, we can then consider our move back to the upside, right? Pretty simple stuff here, right? Idea that we could bounce off 23.8, the 8s. If we lose that, we come down. We have a high volume node sticking out here too at 20,900. Do we hold 23K? And if we lose that, then we go to 21,000. And then we could talk about bear flags and bull flags and have all sorts of fun down here. So we really don't need to get any lower than that. These are the two levels that you need to think about. This is the measured move that we can complete. It's that simple. 28K for Bitcoin on the radar. This is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking for. All right? For BTC. All right? My love. And just don't say anything. I'm right here. You can show it to me. All right. So this is it for me. I'm watching Bitcoin in this flag, but I'm also keen enough to know that we're also watching Bitcoin in this smaller flag, and this could begin to break out. And this is kind of our bigger, our smaller idea. And the 1 hour looks like you could blast, right? Thank you. Thank you, babe. So sweet of you. Okay. So this is what I'm looking at. And all I want to do is see Bitcoin range. I mean, what a beautiful daily close, too. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the daily and just have some fun. So this is what I see happening for the day. I wouldn't be surprised if we short squeezed. And right now we're starting to get a short squeeze. 48,000, 32,000. Look at it. We do see this big order. We could come touch this order and then come juice these guys. But 22,000, 25,002 is your next big area to go for, right? Where does this say we go? Yeah, about 24,320. We usually go a little further above it. So that's our next measured move. Right now, you're getting some type of pump here. So I'll get rid of these. I don't need them yet. But that's my projection idea. My brain has that already. It's kind of mapped in my brain like a seed phrase. Nobody needs to know it but me. I got it locked and loaded. So this is kind of where we sit for the day, right? 7 minutes spent. So usually you're not going to get, you're going to go more sideways here inside the range. So that's going to be Bitcoin for the next few hours. And honestly, if Bitcoin can go sideways here, it's a good sign. And remember, we still have this idea of a shoulder, a head, and a possible right shoulder here that could get us out and get through this high. We break that high, then that becomes a resistance. We flag out somewhere here. So I'll be watching all day. I'm excited. Bitcoin's got me going. And yeah. And let's take a look. I bet, the fear and greed index is probably a little too high now. Getting into greed. Getting into where people should probably take some profits, but they won't, right? Yeah, it's in the greed section now into 62. Kind of sad because the time to buy Bitcoin is in the fear. Now it's in some heavy greed, but maybe if it could accelerate into heavier greed too. But I mean, I like to buy most of my Bitcoin in this area, and I talk about it all the time. Every single day I went live and I went over this. Every single day for like a year and a half through the bear market, I kept saying, I can't even believe we've made it this I can't believe how much time has gone by. I cannot believe we've made it through so much that we have. Shout out to everybody here on the live. No, pat yourselves on the back. It's been insane. We went through some of the, FTX, possible nuclear stuff going on. Ukraine, bipartisanship, the polarization, the back and forth. I mean, it's been insane to be an open-minded crypto trader, It's been insane. And we all maintained mentally. We all strived. We stayed positive. The group helped me stay positive. I know it helped you stay positive. Together, we melded together. Nothing could stop us. It didn't matter. And we continued to push through. So I'm just excited to see what 2023 brings, because I know we're battle-tested and ready to go. And look at this pump here for Bitcoin. We're seeing it live on the 7-minute. Even though we're extended, they just want a short squeeze. They don't care. They want to go for this 25K again, and the shorts are getting squeezed yet again. I caution people to shorting Bitcoin. Last night I saw people, so I'm open up a short. I said, I can't tell you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say I do should be taken as financial advice, but look at this beautiful short squeeze we're watching right now. You're watching people get liquidated right now. If they were watching this channel, they could see a bull flag, and I don't know why they would be shorting the market. Maybe they just see, I don't know what indicators they're using. I don't know what's going on. But, looks like the dust settled there. We may, oh no. More shorts getting squeezed. It's going well with the music as we just keep shorting them off, right? Just unbelievable. And today's going to be a beautiful day here in Boston, Mass. 60 degrees. Right now it's 39, but it should warm up. And we're getting a pump for Bitcoin, everybody. We're getting a pump for Bitcoin. Smaller time frame. They're all getting abused. That should be the end of the rally there. We hit a point, 24.9. And this guy moved his order down, trying to get filled. See that? When a big boy moves an order down, it's interesting. This order just popped out of nowhere. These two orders here, see? He's like, I'll take that. I'll sell those. I'll sell 24 and 25K Bitcoin. So we just spiked again. And honestly, the only way to have played that, I believe, was the 30-second ascending triangle. I mean, I don't know what else to say. And it told you, it gave you, And look, which is interesting, even this morning, makes me want to, I've never thought about trading the 30-second, but look, there's an inverted head and shoulder there on the 30-second. Pretty nuts, if you ask me. Pretty insane. And there's a massive short squeeze now to the upside. Look at that pump for Bitcoin on the 30-second chart. You told me we were going to be opening up on the 30-second on the 5-second chart. This is massive. It's moving so fast. I need smaller time frames. Look at the size of that squeeze. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I get joy. I shouldn't get joy. It's not right. I actually don't get joy. I love everybody. But I mean, it's like we watch this day in and day out on my channel. These are thousands and thousands of people who get liquidated trading leverage. These are liquidations. These are people losing their entire account. They're not just losing a stop loss, like they're losing all the money they have in the account. 117, 32,000, 48, and that's 11 accounts, that's 8 accounts, that's 32 accounts, 24 accounts, 33 accounts for 138,000. And look at the squeeze, it's just out of control. It's out of control. And honestly, there was no way of telling except for using a smaller time frame. Look at this thing just continuing to move. Bitcoin in an insane. What did I say at the beginning of this live stream? What did I say? I said when Bitcoin moves, the thing moves, right? Pumping to the upside unbelievably. And I think I'm just going to switch it up. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to switch it up to trap music. Does anyone mind? Remember when I used to do reggae? Huh. I want to change the music. It's just like, I want some aggressive music for the day. This is like. There we go. Back in action. Shout out to the 800 people here on the live. See how that works better? See how it even changes the way my voice is and how I feel? The energy is created by the frequency, baby. And now we're back in action. I can't play that light music on the live like we're drinking coffee. We're here on the 5-second chart getting busy. Bitcoin continuing to pump to the upside on a short squeeze to 25,000. I had to turn it back on. Look at that thing just booming to the target yet again. And here we are, baby. Here we are. I have to go to the 1-second chart. It's out of control. It's out of control. Cup and handle on the 1 second. Am I fast enough to keep up with the technical analysis? Can he keep up with the 1-second chart? Insane. Oh, it's dipping, but it's still in the handle. I've never done the 1 second like this. This is insane. Look at it holding the point of control on the 1-second chart. If it holds that point of control, it's going all the way up here to 25,054. Let's get it moving. Bitcoin pumping. We're buying Bitcoin. We're getting it in. Price is booming. Sorry. I just get excited. This is insanity. This is absolute insanity. I didn't know we were going to wake up to this. Things were looking a little quieter. This is absolute insanity. Like, if your heart's not racing right now, if you're not feeling crypto, if you're not in this, baby, I don't know what you're doing. Shout out to each and every one of you. I was filming in the bear markets of 2019. I started my live stream 2019. I'm going through the bear market of 2019, breaking it down. Look at this double bottom here. Possible shoulder, head, right shoulder. Stay above this point of control, and Bitcoin can get a move here. 1-second chart resetting to the upside for a move. Short squeezing to 24,900. The energy raising, the frequency rising, the excitement blasting. My God, this is insanity. I've said insane 100 times today already, but it's just, you can feel the energy. And thank you to all the shorts. Thank you to all the shorts. If you didn't short so hard, there's no way we would have made so much money. Thank you so much to the shorts. Thank you for your instruction session yesterday. A close around 25,625. And today is the weekly live screen share. And look, we're going, man. We're going to my target here. Look at this. Look at this. TA playing out live in front of you. Now we're flagging out in the bull flag. 1-second chart in live action. And look at this. This is a cup and handy. Sammy cup and handy to the upside for another move. Can it continue to the upside? This is insane. I've never done the 1 second in my life. This is just absolute absurdity. And I paid for ARCA. Fast data. I spent like $700, $800 a year on this thing for fast data. I wanted it all. I said, give it to me. Just give it to me. I didn't know this was going to be the live stream right now. This is insane. But that says we're going, baby, to 25K, baby. We're holding this point of control. Look, we broke above it. We bounce. We break this point of control. Fine. Different story. We start to slide. We see a little bit of bearish divvy here. Not too bad. This is nuts. Tracking price action. Oh, we're losing that point. If I leave too much, it's going to be a mess, right? Kind of a double top there now. With some a little bit of bearish divvy. Pretty flat, though. I'm starting to see this now. Bearish retest, possibly. Could we get back inside? And I think this is a great way to get good, right? To just, like, practice the sauce. I mean, and see what your brain sees, you know? Like, that's a possible invert. And I'm always open-minded, kind of doing different things. This could still be possibly the cup and handle here. I mean, look at that thing starting to moon. And look, it was an inverted head and shoulder that caught that right shoulder. And I just can't, stuff is amazing to me. This is fascinating science, like, and my brain just eats it up. Like, I could cry. I love it so much. I'm like Rain Man out here, man. It's bugging me out. Like, it really, I can't explain what happens in my brain when I do this, because I'm channeling in such a crazy spot of my brain, like, and I'm doing it in front of people, like, it's kind of weird for me. I feel like a computer. This is nuts. That music got me all sentimental. I can't listen to that type of music. It's got to be hardcore, man. Look how these things break out, though. I mean, if you don't think that patterns play out, like I'm showing you right now that they do. Look at this. 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 Go to the target. And we're about to nail it. Maybe I should just trade the 1 second for the rest of my life. Insane. I just hit my target in front of you. How did I do it? And look, it hit my target and left immediately. How? Like, how? How? You tell me how. You tell me how this plays out. You tell me what is going on here. You explain it to me, because I can't figure it out. I just do it. I don't know what's going on. I just do it. Shout out to everybody here witnessing this insane ridiculousness. 25,000 for Bitcoin on a monumental day. I'm so proud to be a Bitcoin holder. I am so proud to put all my funds into Bitcoin. I'm so proud to put my life on the line. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. May God bless every single one of you. This is just what's happening is nutso. I see another ascending triangle beginning to form here. We broke the point of control. Once you get above a point of control, you're likely to head to the volume area high. You got a gap and a gap here. You just had to break through these two areas. That's why you consolidated right here. Look, because you had a node on the VRVP. All right. Look how we're now hitting my trend nicely. Okay. This is mathematical. As long as we can make this small, that's a symmetrical triangle now. That could break you down or up. 50-50 patterns. CMD holding us down now. Shout out to everybody here on the live. How many people are here on the live? 1,000 people on the live stream. Thank you. Hit that like button if you like what you're seeing. If you want to be part of the Lifer cryptocurrency group, jump on in, baby. I got a Discord that will blow your mind. I teach class every single Tuesday from 3 to 5:30. It's $60 if you join the class. It's only $100 if you don't and you want to find out what's going down with the lifers. All right? We don't normally do this. What we're doing here, you're watching just science in the making. You're watching science in the making here. All right? I'm going to clean up my old stuff. You can look back and watch this. What just happened was insane. That alone was nuts. We could stop there. I mean, it's just truly just bugging me out. Okay. You got to be quick on the 1 second. I mean, you don't got time to play games. Possible shoulder. I'm always looking for the negatives and the positives. That could be a head, a shoulder, right? And we could drop down to about this level. We got to maintain this entry here. Then you could look here. Are we bear flagging? Could we be making a bear flag with a break to the downside? Potential. We don't, you know. It's also kind of an inverted cup and handle in a way. There you go, starting to dip out of that. It kind of does have the shoulder, head and shoulder vibe to it. $24,953 too. I also see this now forming. Inverted head and shoulder that could keep us complete. Kind of feel like that bear flag broke down the measured move of the side of the flag. See? Bang. I'm getting rid of the bear flag now. We're back in the muddy here. That was a little tiny shoulder there. See that? That should pump us up the measured move. Back to the top of the pattern. Now we're back clean inside the pattern again. Okay, we can remove. This could be the right shoulder now too, actually. Over here. Yep, and there we go. We hit the target of the inverted head and shoulder just now. Nailed it. Back to the top of the pattern. See this? This is like, my mind sees this all. And I see this on the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour. I could do this in my sleep all day long. Like, I'm channeling in a beta state right now in my brain. Like, I don't know if you like, I can't fully express what's happening and how I see this, but I see it so clearly. It makes so much sense to me. Like, to everyone else, it's insane lines, but like, it makes so much sense to me. Like, it makes me emotional. I can't explain it. This thing's gonna keep plowing away. I mean, this is nuts. What happened to the VRVP? Disappeared? I got rid of it somehow accidentally. There we go to the next target now, right? 25,054, and we hit it again. Shorts keep getting squeezed. I don't know what else to tell you. Shout out to the 1,000 people watching the Mind Freak. Appreciate you all for being here. Thank you for jumping on in. I've been doing this for 15 years. I guess it's starting to pay off a little bit. 90K here as we come into this area, all right? 25,200 wants to get tapped. We got a big order here at 25,005. The shorts just got absolutely demolished and squeezed. The shorts just got absolutely wrecked. Next key levels to load up, but I mean, we keep loading up. Like, this thing just keeps flying. I told you I loaded up last night too as well, and this thing wants to hit my target here now at 25,151 and 34 cents. See how I figured this out? How? How did I figure that out? You tell me. Now I can delete it and I can move on to the next one, see? The magician at work. So now look what's going on. We're retesting Now I pull the fib. You see? Now I pull the fib and I wait for the retracement. Where's my moving averages? Where's my moving averages? Hold up. Okay. Oop, now that I see that we're holding, I rework a pattern. And now I see a bull pennant that could break to the upside here. Remove the fib, get rid of the falling wedge that we didn't, And we can see previous resistance is support kind of right around here. Right there. Also, this is a flag. This is the length of the pole of the breakout of the flag. That's what's happening here. And we're getting to the next target. Yet again, 25,154 now. Looks like 25,400 is going to be the next move here. Almost hitting 1,100 people on the live. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Welcome. My name is Sam Price. I've been trading for over 15 years. I started trading gold and silver on the Toronto Stock Exchange, the New York Stock Exchange. All right? I started trading gold and silver ETFs, mainly gold ETFs, but also mining companies, Hecla Mining, Great Panther Limited, all these other, exploration, Canadian explorative miners. That's how I got in. I started buying gold and silver. Then I realized I could trade it because I had too much of it, didn't know what to do with it. Then I found Bitcoin and found out I could get this similar return and the same idea here. Point of control just got established. We get above that red line. You know what's going to happen again here. And this is another little mini flag here on the smaller time frame. And there we go to my next target to the upside. Just stay with me. I'll keep you cooking. Just bear with me. I'll keep you cooking. I'll keep you cooking. Look, there's another mini flag here. Let's see what happened here. That should get you to the next measured move there too as well. Now we're consolidating yet again inside of an ascending triangle. Wants to break out. Oop, grab me this. Get rid of these. These will get in your way here. You don't need those. Is this like really happening right now? Like, am I dreaming or is this real? I'm serious. Is this real? Like, is what's happening real right now? Because it doesn't feel real to me. It feels insane. Like, it just feels nuts. Look, and we're... That's what happens when people don't learn their lesson and they keep shorting the market. And the bulls sit pretty, baby. Shout out to the 1,112 people on the live. Let's go. 25,160 on our way up to 25,400. This is insane. All right, let me get back into brass tacks here. I'm out of control. I got to slow down. We just hit my next target out of the next channel that I found. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. I got to watch out here. I got to get back into the focus. I'm missing it. I'm missing it. I'm missing it. There it is. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I believe I got it. Bit of a double top here. Now we got to worry. Bit of a double top. As long as we hold trend line, we're good to go. Can we continue to squeeze these shorts? We're looking at an ascending triangle, 50-50 move to the upside. We got the breakout. Do we get to 25,250? Oh. Remember, these are symmetrical patterns, meaning they could go out either way. It could be a fake out breakout here. I like that, though, and that's making another pennant. Outside of this pennant. Ooh. That ascending triangle did break down now. See that? But we're holding the resistance, support and resistance. Makes me want to do this, actually. And there it goes. And there it goes. Hit the target again. That's insane. It was just almost even going too fast for me, but I got him. I got him. I got him. Next target hit. Dude, and I mean, if you want to know where Bitcoin's going to go, this is the channel to find it. When it's out of control, this is what we do here. We've been practicing this now during the Fed meeting. I never did this when it wasn't a Fed meeting, but it's out of control. Now, look at the shorts getting absolutely squeezed by BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP, you are amazing. If you don't go and buy BOOKMAP right now, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're thinking. Because Look at all these people that don't own BOOKMAP, and had they known, they would have seen the orders waiting to crush them. And it's like being in between a trash compactor and putting yourself in between it and knowing you're about to get squished. That's why we call it a short squeeze. You actually get squeezed by the price action. This is our first long liquidation right there. Since back here, there's our first long liquidation since back there. And you can see this is setting finally broke down a little bit here. And this may be the end. This may be finally the end of that rally. That was insane. I would like to take a break. Like, my brain needs a break. Like, I'm going to have a big lunch after this. And there's bearish divvy here finally. Look at strong bearish divergence. All right, and you made a rising wedge. Wow. I'm going to leave this alone. We did it. This is nuts. But we could do this all day, just so you know. I could continue to do this. We could pull a fib here now from impulse to here. Sorry. And technically, we should bounce off the 618, 706 golden bot, which we are. Crazy, right? 706. Actually, no, sorry, that's it. Yeah. No, now it is this. Yeah, it's perfect 706. Unbelievable. All right, let's calm it down. But, I mean, whoever just ran that rally with me, God bless you. God bless you. I hope people made some money right now. God bless you. If you just learned something, if you had a blast, that was fun. Who had fun right now? That was fun. That was unbelievable. That was absolutely unbelievable. Like, I don't even know what just happened. I didn't have a time to look at the chat, everybody. Let me take a look at the chat. Shout out to everybody here in the chat. Where is everybody from? Let's do a roll call. Let's do a roll call. Just took 120-cent profit. He does this all the time, but not on the 1 second. He's handling the 1 second super suave, and it's nuts. Adrenaline rush, more than fun. That was awesome. Motor racing team with the 100X. Tampa, little anxiety. Kansas City, Winnipeg, London, New York, Toronto, Chicago, Oklahoma, Florida, Philippines. Fantastic. Ohio, Minnesota, Texas, Spring, Fort Lauderdale. Wow, look at this dude coming in. I could run on this treadmill. London, South Dakota, Slovenia, Vegas, China, Macedonia, Thailand. We are around the world, lifers. Utah, Jersey, Tennessee, London. We're blowing up around the world, baby! We're blowing up around the world! This is insane. This is insane. And there's the volatility. You knew you were going to get a dump at one point. There's the volatility. Let's get out of the 1 second. It's scary for me. It's a scary place to be. Let's get back into the time frames that we like to sit on. That was insane, though. That was an experience. Shout out to everybody that took that move with me. That was insane. And now we're getting the people that the late longers that jumped in 100X way too late. Come on now. You know? That was nuts. That was nuts. And I could take away all these little targets that I was making on the tiny. That was, dude, what a world that exists. This trading world is insane. There's a world out there, baby. And look at the volatility today, right? I'm telling you, that 4 hour isn't looking amazing to me. Bearish engulfer on that 4 hour time frame. I would like a pullback on the 4 hour personally, please. Back to the 200 SMA, right? And we're going to calm it down. We're going to get back into the regular scheduled program here. But that was nuts. That was nuts. Shout out to everybody from everywhere. Poland, Wisconsin, Pakistan. Run, lifer, run, baby. Missed another one. Damn. Job losing me money. It's okay. Take a deep breath. My job used to make me lose money all the time. And then I quit. So don't worry. That's the first step of getting better. I missed that. A small pullback at 24.3 before pump. Had my entry at 24.354. Took profit at 24.370. 100X. 9.5 Bitcoin. That's insane. Jordan, imagine not buying below 20K. Keep the energy rocking, man. Shout out to Jordan Cameron, my man. Everybody is freaking out that they didn't get enough Bitcoin, and that's what happens. I didn't buy enough. You know what I mean? It's never enough Bitcoin. It's never enough. You got to get it. You got to get it. Shout out to Jordan Cameron. Subscribe to Jordan. He's hilarious. He's from Massachusetts. Funny guy. Shout out to Jordan. Thank you for jumping on into the live and throwing down a $10 super chat. You're the man. May God bless you and yours and your family. I don't know if you're thinking of having kids, but I feel like you always have a lady in the background there. So God bless you if you and her think of having children. A family is a blessing. Maybe you already do. I don't know. But I just became a family man. I was a crazy young guy running around the world. And when I finally got married and had kids, it really changed my life. So I wish that on every young man, to find the woman of their dreams and to have children, because children are just a blessing. Not being able to have children, I feel, for anyone that can't, because children are an absolute blessing. So if you know me, after that fun stuff that happened, that was all fun and games, right? But if you know me, we now know we got resistance here. Clear resistance might be a good time to short. We'll take a look, though. I'm just looking for pullbacks. So what we want to see is this make a flag. And we don't know. It might make a nice bull flag sideways. We're not sure exactly how the flag could make an ascending triangle, a bull pennant. It could make a symmetrical. It could make a falling wedge. We really don't care. We just want to watch the consolidation for the next 1, 2, 3 days at the most and see we want to see what these 4-hour candles do. We want to see what they create, right? 1 hour still is kind of in this funny place because you got this bearish div now. I mean, clear as day. I mean, that's a swing up. That's a swing down. You had a bearish div on the other time frames too as well. That's telling you, you flip that upside down, that's a really strong bullish div that you would definitely heed. So you got to look at it this way the same. And the good thing is we are touching the 21-day moving average. This is interesting. All right. And send in your super chats for Tays and deep dives. We're going to get back into the regular scheduled program. I want a weekly close above 23K. Yeah, that's all we need. I want a weekly close above 24K. All right. But that was insane. Massive short squeeze. And now they're coming to get the longs that came in late, and they're battling. Let's take a look at where the liquidity may hold. We got a huge buy wall now at 24,000. It's kind of raised up the roof a little bit on us. That's a good sign. 1,200 Bitcoins at 24K. Hey, and I'm going to put a tweet out, right? Does Bitcoin, this is going to be a crazy tweet, ever go below 20K again? There's a chance it doesn't. Some people are like, oh, for sure. Some people would bet 100% it does. You know what I mean? I would say not so sure. See, I'll put definitely for the people that are just like, yeah, like it's definitely going to go up. Go below. Be like, never agains. I like that. Never agains. Never again. You know what I mean? Never again. Definitely. And then you could say, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I always put that out there because some people, that's what they think. I know nothing. So I don't really care, honestly, if it does or doesn't. I'm going to be buying it if it does. That's all I know. There's really nothing else I need to know about that situation. So definitely never again. I know nothing. Hit the poll. Let us know how you feel. Does Bitcoin ever go below 20K again? And I don't say again, I say again, but I just want to know. Does Bitcoin ever go below again? And we have 10,970 followers. Get those 30 more followers just to 11,000. You can push me up to 11,000 on Twitter. I'd greatly appreciate it. So back to Bitcoin in the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour time frame still wants to push you to the upside. The stochastics are like, hey, I want to rip. Still is somewhat of a chance that we could rip here, but you never know, right? I'm going to play the 4 hour because the 4 hour has more power, more meaning, and it's tweezer topping right now, and it's showing signs of a dump to the downside, and I want to heed this. So the 4 hour could dump right now, and even though the 1 hour's here, it could just kind of come up, and then we could just see something like this. It kind of could be considered a sideways M pattern that could break you down too as well. So I'm showing you my projections for the 4 hour. I was already doing that before the insanity happened, and then I had deleted them already, right? So here we go. We started the morning with this little flag and thought it could pump. We got a pump, right? So far, so good. Our first, projection played out. Now let's see if the 1 hour can stay in the zone, if the 4 hour can stay, or we're going to get a more of a drop. I'm telling you right now that the price action wants to touch the 21-day moving average in the 4 hour time frame. And how it does that is likely something like this. And then a retest of about 23,800. Wouldn't be surprised if we milk off $1,000 for Bitcoin. As you can see, this big order sitting at 24,000, and then we may wick down to 24,800 as well on BOOKMAP. Shout out to BOOKMAP. Link in the description of BOOKMAP. What is BOOKMAP? Well, it's a heat map with an order book. Heat map because it's showing you infrared heat. Like there's a lot of heat there that's heavy red, right? But the order book is showing you how many people want to buy and sell Bitcoin on the order book. If there's more green, there's more people trying to buy. If there's more red, there's more people trying to sell. And these are people getting liquidated. Why are they getting liquidated? Well, because they're shorting. When you short, you have to buy. When you short, you're basically saying, hey, I'm going to get into Bitcoin at 25,000. I don't own it yet, but you're going to give it to me. All right. And then when it goes to 25,004, I'm going to sell you back the Bitcoin at 25,000 and I'm going to take my profit at 400. So you're basically selling something before you own it. So you sell Bitcoin to the market at 25 and then you're buying it back at 25.4. You're giving them back their 25 and you're keeping your 400. It's basically how shorting works, right? So when you short, you have stop losses that are where you need to buy back in so you don't lose it all, or you have liquidation rates where you do lose it all and they take all your money to cover your position. All right? So as Bitcoin starts to pump, what happens is it squeezes the shorts. The people that have shorted the market have stop losses and they're getting hit. Because people short the market so hard, look at that liquidation, 585, 589. They had the whole market last night thinking that we had to drop to the downside. No. The crypto lifers told you to watch the flag. When in doubt, flag it out. Thank God the whole world doesn't know my strategy, because if they did, who would they liquidate? Who would they liquidate? Because, most of my students didn't get liquidated today. I didn't get liquidated today. I wasn't shorting the market. I was watching that bull move and tracking it to the upside. I also had implications that we were going to get a move to the upside based on the 15-minute and the 1 hour time frame. Basically, that 15-minute was curving up on the stochastics. It was telling you a possible move was coming for Bitcoin, right? Now we're going to cool off. Now it's Thursday. That was a lot of volume. We're going to run into Friday. That's likely probably our week's volume. You know what I mean? Like, we got most of the juice out of most people and the emotion. Remember, volume comes from emotion. People feel a certain way and they do a certain thing. They must have given a bunch of people the emotions of shorting last night, and people picked up on it. However they did it, they got them to do it, and they got them to get the liquidity they needed to load up. See, the big boys, they can't just buy as much as they want when they want. They need to liquidate you to fill bags. Shorting, you borrow and sell instantly at 25K. Then you buy back at 25 and return the Bitcoin you borrow to lender and keep that 100K difference. Had my first son with the love of my life and bought our first house. That's amazing. I actually said this wrong. I'm so sorry. You short at 25, you hope the price goes down and you get the difference there. When it goes up, you get bagged. I mean, you lose that $400. You don't take that 400. Sorry, it's the other way around. I don't know why I said it like that, because I know how to short the market and I've been shorting for years. It's just my mind's working crazy this morning and I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So just bear with me and know that I'm not a complete moron. All right? Yeah, you just have to trust in that. All right? You have to trust that I'm Rain Man and what I did just now is good enough. And, shout out to everybody here. I hope I can make you laugh. While we have a lot of people here, you might as well know I also do voices. I'll do my best Peter Griffin impersonation. I need some water and some honey to get it going. All right. Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. Hey, Chris, go to your room before I put my foot up your ear. Everybody, thank you so much for coming to the Crypto Life live stream. Everybody in Quahog loves crypto. And I love everybody here, too. The 1,200 people watching the Crypto Lifer, you're smart, you're good people, you're in the right place at the right time. I'd probably be at a beer, drinking somewhere in Quahog, but you're doing the right thing. You're hanging out with the Crypto Lifer, learning, getting education, and doing what you gotta do. You might actually get as rich as me, because my cartoon sells a lot, and I'm all over the world. But, you never know. God bless each and every one of you for being here. All right? And then we switch on. Peter, my name's Maki Wahlberg. Babe, I played a cop, I played a fireman. I did everything, babe. It doesn't matter. I can take out the trash in 2 seconds. I've been to the gym like 6 times today. So, babe, my abs are rock hard. I can do it. Babe, I played a shooter, a sniper thing. I had the big thing with the thing. I did it, babe. Laser scope, it all. I've done it all. I've been trained. I can do it. Don't worry about it, babe. I got it. Maki Mark, and it doesn't matter. I'll take care of it. Me and Peter are going to go all the way to the moon. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate you all for being here. So look, Bitcoin making a bull flag here now. We're going to watch it on the 15-minute time frame. We're going to watch it on the 1 hour. We're going to watch it on the 4 hour. I do believe a pullback is coming for Bitcoin. That was awesome, and great news. But the 4 hour needs to pull back. And I'm just looking for a little pullback here to 23,008. Nothing crazy. Or maybe even a higher, you know, we might even stay above this node here. This little local support. So, again, I'm just watching these flags for Bitcoin. I would love it if we go sideways and the money begins to flow into the altcoins. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. We need that to cool off. TrueFi, baby. TrueFi. TrueFi. I remember us looking at TrueFi just the other day. TrueFi. I remember going over this thing. Hold on. What? Oh, I thought I was doing something on the stream. I was like, oh no, I did it again. Remember someone asking me about this and we put it in a flag. I guess not, but I remember going over TrueFi. I don't know if I did. Did we do it on the weekly screen share or something? Look, there's a line there. Do I have some? Yeah, look, there's a line there. Oh no, that's just a white move. No, isn't that one of them? No, that's a white moving average. Just remember looking at this. Anyway, TrueFi just blasted up for 200% gains out of nowhere. Just became the winner of the day. Is there a scalp? I mean, look, it's moving so fast. The 1 minute is the only time frame that would have hit on. Like, look at that. These things get crazy on the small time frames. That thing is still pumping too. Are we about to do it again? Oh my God, no. I mean, watch that go up 33% in 10 seconds. Like what? Like, look at the volatility. My measured moves is like freaking. My measured moves are like javelins thrown on target, you know? Just got to make sense of the situation, that's all. So I'm just in the zone right now. Senator TA for TA and deep dives, baby. Sounds like the club with Blade. You kind of have a shoulder, head, and a right shoulder there too. I can't take it. I can't take it. We'll keep that on ice. People are like, wait, we want to see that. We'll get back to it. We'll keep it. We'll look at it in a second. Crazy to watch price action like that, you know? So 24,800 could be a nice place for us to kind of sit pretty on. Bang, bang, bang. Ooh, don't let me get in my zone. Don't let me get in my zone. Don't let me get in my zone. Whatever. I'm not going to ruin the great work we already did today with this insane 1 second, 5 second ridiculousness. It's kind of an M pattern now too, but hey, previous resistance becoming new support for TrueFi. This thing just went up insane. All right. So with that move for Bitcoin, we got to move kind of around the market here. A little bit of pumpage, but again, remember, don't get too crazy into this stuff. You know, for me, it's all about making a flag and waiting for price action to tussle with the 21-day moving average. Deep breaths, everybody, deep breaths. Bulls getting a little bit of a move there. 15-minute maybe touching the 21. I was about to say something has to be on its 21. And you can pull a fib here. And that's like bouncing off the 618. 15-minute possible scalp for this bullverse could continue to the upside here, getting some love. That'd be just a quick scalp, though, and it's very high risk at this point, but it is breaking up with momentum, you know? Key ways to get into a flag on even a smaller time frame, like the 1 or the 5 if I'm trading the 15. Depending on what time frame I use smaller time frames to decipher my entry. If I'm on the 1 hour, I use the 15 and the 7. If I'm on the 4, I use the 1 and the 15. If I'm on the daily, I use the 4 and the 1. If I'm on the 3-day, I use the daily and the 4. If I'm on the weekly, I use like the 3-day and the daily. I use smaller time frames prior to pinpoint my entry into a bigger time frame. Shout out to Nick Zulu for the $20 super chat. Nick, we love you. I see you super active in the group, man. God bless you, Nick. Thank you for being here. So look, 58% there, possible for bullverse. All right. HICOOLCATS had a bit of a move. Pumping, baby, pumping. And we talked about this in the 1 hour time frame. This banged out of the cup and handle. Sammy cup and heady for 39% gains. I was watching Lithium. This thing pumped up too nicely, actually still pushing. It's up 40% right now, Lithium. Wanted to come down to the bottom of the channel or come and retest. One of these two areas was the hotspot. We got it. Let's take a look at VRA on the radar. Veracity. All right. So Veracity, let's take a look at what happened here. It was in a beautiful bull pennant, broke out, right? You could actually, you know, we could redraw this too as well. I'm bullish on this, but let me show you. I'm seeing something different. Kind of doing this now, right? Like we broke it. This is what I see happening for Veracity now. Honestly, I even got better. If this makes any sense, I got better at patterns in the last 2 months. Something clicked on me, and I started to be able to build a pattern even before. Like I started being able to understand more about how patterns get created and made. This is oversold in the 1 hour time frame. You got tight moving averages. You're tight in the zone. This is highly likely to make a move. What's going to happen, in my humble opinion, is the money's going to flow out of Bitcoin now and back into the alts as Bitcoin finds that 23,800 area. And what you want to, and then alts are going to pop. We want to see Bitcoin dominance slip a little bit. I went over Bitcoin dominance in depth. Who here knows a lot more about Bitcoin dominance after last night's sit down? Who here knows a lot more about Bitcoin dominance after last night's sit down? All right. And did we end up putting that into the learning library, the Bitcoin dominance video? We did not. I'll get that into the learning library immediately today. For anyone who didn't get to see that video, definitely a must see video. So stop loss is right below this high volume node and a nice area of support, and it's going to be in between price action and the 200 SMA. You're oversold there on the 1 hour, but you need to flip the 4 hour. You know what? This is a bullish coin. Even though the 4 hour is not in my favor, I look for my 22 for moves. I look for my daily to have, some more momentum, and it does. This is a very bullish setup right now. We're kind of breaking through to the value area highs. Very likely that Veracity could pump for 36%. It's a known coin. It's been getting a lot of buzz lately, and it's hot. I personally love to trade it. It sets up nice. It's been breaking out. And again, remember, this is a 50% bilateral pattern. It could easily drop right back down and Bart Simpson itself to here. There's no guarantees of anything happening. All we have is this, this idea that possibilities. We have the possibility, But Veracity in an ascending triangle looking beautiful. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate you. Milestones today. We had the most people ever on a live stream in the history of the channel, 1,200, and we held it for the longest amount of time. Shout out to that. It's a milestone. We hit the most people on the channel in the history of the channel today. Breaking through doors, baby. Breaking down doors. And the lemons gets all over my clothes, but I guess that's why we have dry cleaners, right? Let's take a big sip of the lemon water. I missed this. Let's take a big sip of the lemon water. Let's stay hydrated. Let's decalcify that pineal gland. Let's go. And Laura gave us true fi. Laura gave us the before here, and true would blast to the upside. This was in my group before it happened, and then the after, or looks just like the before. Anyway, I'm seeing something in here that you guys were all over true. Thanks again, Laura Marshall, up 140. Oh, we put it down there, and it's up 140. Laura, man, kicking it. Come back to us, Laura. We love you. So take a look here. And you have access like forever. I mean, for all you've done. Lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. You're below, you're low, and you're making a bit of a what's called a falling wedge here on the RSI. And you're very oversold here on the 1 hour time frame. Let's look at your 15-minute. You probably need to cool off. Yeah, so this is what I love about trading. Kind of have a shoulder ahead. You make a right shoulder on the 15. Come on down, something like this, or do you break out and do a retest? Either way, I'd like to see the 15-minute cool off. But no matter what, the 1 hour looks set up nicely for a move. Real lemons were used in the making of this water. I love that. Real trading was used in the making of this show. So look, Veracity, USDT on the 15-minute looking like it's coiling up nicely. And I like what I'm seeing here on the 1 hour time frame for Veracity. So, and 11% to gain 36. That's a beautiful trade for me. That's something that I'm looking to sink my teeth into. So I like that. That looks good. That looks good. Shout out to everybody that sits and trades with us. Shout out to everybody that stays grateful for every single moment they have. Stay in gratitude. Gratitude is the best attitude you could have to get yourself to another level in life. I'm telling you right now. Veracity looking beautiful. Pump and run it back. True, right? I mean, that's making another bull pennant. Watch that make 40% in 10 minutes. Only in crypto. But that's a bull pennant. High risk, high reward for sure. But that setup looks a lot like Veracity. Just a smaller version. You see? It's got the one touch, the two touch. The one touch, the two touch. Get tight. One touch, two touch. Get tight. Oversold stochastics. MACD turning. Oversold stochastics. MACD turning. See, I do the same thing. It doesn't matter the time frame. It really doesn't. This is very bullish to me on the 30-second chart. I can't believe I'm saying this. And it gets above this point of control that just got established. We could go. ELG made a nice move this AM. Great call. Could you look at Flux, please? You're a blessing to all. Shout out to the Bamboo. You're the man, dude. God bless you, Bamboo, for the $5 super chat. We got STG. We got HISQUIGGLES. We got MOVR. We got XYO. We got Heinzenfor. We have Flux. $88 in chat revenue. I'm sorry, I never even saw it come in. I was so focused. And, unbelievable. Hold up. I just got word on the street that our baby is moving again. 25,000 back to Bitcoin. Shorts getting squeezed again. Another 780,000. You know what it is? A lot of people just are in, and these are getting liquidated. They're not even people that are in trying to take profits. They're getting obliterated. They were in fear, man. They had everyone thinking that the market was going to dump to 10K, to 12K, and too many people felt that it wasn't going to happen. But it did happen, baby. It did happen. And you had to pay attention or you were going to get smoked like a sausage. And you know what? I'm sorry to the people that got smoked like a sausage, but it is what it is. You need to learn more about trading. You got some lessons to learn. All right? You used your emotions. I don't know what you did. You went all in head first without thinking clearly. And you can't do that in trading. And if you don't have the tools, you got to find them. And if you don't have the tools, you got to find someone that can give you them. And I'm there, baby. I like my sausage smoked, man. Dude, it's so ridiculous. Jamie had to do it, didn't you? I love you, Jamie. God bless you, bro. Dude, XYO, man. Why is it doing this to me? Oh, TrueFi losing the sauce. Double top, possibly. Could be on a longer consolidation. I mean, it's up hundreds of percent. Like, I'm leaving it alone, you know. It was fun while it lasted. LITH just got even more lit. When I talked about it, crazy. This open leverage, I got to research this thing. I put in a flag there, and it's up huge. Ranker's been a hot coin, too. I believe everything will follow this Bitcoin idea. I'll show you what I'm planning. I'll be nice enough. I got a batch of coins that I have ready to go that I've given to my whole trading group that I'm looking at with stop losses and areas, and they're all sitting sweet. This is one of them. VXV, an AI coin. And if you look at the daily on this thing, it is just waiting to moon. Oof. And the 4-hour just needs to come on down into a sweet spot. And I'm telling you, only a matter of time. I'm personally in this trade, just so you know. I'm personally in this trade. I will publicly commit to being in this trade. All right. Man is also looking pretty nice to me. Matrix AI. All right. I'm personally in that trade as well. I'm not really trading it. I'm building a long-term bag for this coin. But I believe these, you know, I want to start getting in. So it broke up. I drew a fib. It broke back down to the 618. It has bounced off the 618, bounced off the 0.5 and consolidated and got oversold now on the 4-hour completely. This one is getting ready for a move. It's oversold on every single time frame. This guy, and again, I am personally in the trade, so but I believe this has the low market cap. It's got AI in it, and it's oversold on every time frame. You know what I mean? Oversold from the 1 hour, maybe the 15-minute you got to wait out, right? But it's oversold from the 1 hour to the daily, you know? And I've been watching it every day for like 2 weeks now. Every single day, like hyper-focused on Matrix AI, right? I even like the name. It's just hot. It's hot, right? I like Morpheus. I like anything to do with the Matrix, really, personally. So this is hot to me. I like what I'm seeing here. Bitcoin to me is sideways in a flag. I say it stays in this flag. You have to remember it has to kiss this 21-day moving average in the 4-hour before it can really make a big move. It's tweezer topped in the 4-hour. I'm sticking to my idea that it's going to have to make some type of pullback here. Could get to a low all the way back to 22,800, but we'd rather it get to 23,009 or 23,800, but it could get to 22.8. There's a point of control there. It has to kiss the 21 again. The other moving averages can follow. We can get, you know, and it's going to begin its course where the 21 starts to spread away from the other moving averages. To me, it's on a mission. When Bitcoin breaks a candle above the 4-hour, you best open up a long. So we're just waiting on this to kind of cool off. And honestly, it may not. Maybe it begins to grow on the 1 hour time frame. But I mean, it's had a huge pump here. 50 minutes oversold. Let's just watch it cool off. I will keep watching it on the smaller time frames. We may make a flag and continue to short squeeze and hit our target here of 25,900 and go to 26K. But I'm going to just cool off here on this 4-hour time frame and watch it. And that's Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell. Let me get to let me get to everything now. Let's take a look at the total market cap. I'm a little exhilarated. I got to get back into the brass moment of time here, brass tacks, and get things done. But so there's your measured move. It's pretty much what we're going to do. We've broken the previous high and used it as support at 1.5. And look at the 77s. The 77s in the market cap. Of course, when I show up. And then they disappeared. Come on now. Who makes the 77 appear like that? Like magic. Like Magalico. Wow, what we did today was nuts. Like, I'm exhilarated. Like, who will remember today for a while, like, what happened on this live? I've never thought anything like that would occur on a live stream. Like, I've never done it. I've never done what we did today before in my life on a live stream. And I live stream every single day for 800 some odd days, and I still did something I never did. I love this life, that there's so many options to choose from in this reality. It never gets boring to me. There's always something else to figure out. There's always something else to drive you. There's always something else to explore. I love this life. I love this universe. I love God. I love each and every one of you in this world. I love everyone in my reality. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. And he said man was at 51777s too. Never forget the claim to 25K. Remember I said laser eyes to 25K? Remember when I said that? I said laser eyes to 25,000, baby. We called they didn't do everything the way I wanted it to be done. You know what I mean? So take a look here. Let's see. Where were we here? I've always got like 100 windows open. Look, we go to videos. Look at this. Let's see, laser eyes to 25K. And I was like, dude, you didn't give me laser eyes. I was like, where's my laser eyes? Where is this? Was it that long ago? And I remember being like, dude, there we go. 25K laser eyes. Man, I've been locked in for 2 weeks now for 25,000. And we got it. We got it. I'm telling you, man, even the thumbnails are prophetic. Even the thumbnails are prophetic. You know what I mean? What happened today in the live stream? Oh, my God. What happened is insane. HISQUIGGLES, STG, MOVR, XYO, Heinz and 4, Flux. Nuts. Let's get into these super chats. I don't even know where the energy comes from. XRD is now XRD. They launched a mainnet. Big move for Bitcoin. All right, let's take HISQUIGGLES, STG, MOVR, XYO, and Heinz and 4. Let's keep it moving. But I tell you what I'm hot on and what I like and what's going on here in the markets. I've always been hot on you, babe. Okay, let's take a look at HISQUIGGLES. Let's take a look at HISQUIGGLES. All right. Bang, right there, like this, right? And look at that. Measured move takes you to about 0.05462 for HISQUIGGLE. All right. But again, these are very high-risk coins. They can move up fast. They can move down fast. They're fractional reserves of high coins. The 4 hour's a bit hot, but it does have momentum to the upside. But you're out of resistance clear as day, right? So, I mean, this is what I see somewhat happening to this coin, but it could take some time. Take a look at our 22 on our daily. Oversold. 4 hour time frame. So again, I mean, this is something I would just watch. If it breaks out, fine. Then grab a retest here or here. If it doesn't break out, look for consolidation inside of the tight zone. All right. Tight moving averages suggest that it may just come down, flip, and you may get that boom. I personally only buy the bottom of the channel, so I would only be able to get in HISQUIGGLES down here. All right. And that's how I would play HISQUIGGLES. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. All right. What happened today on the stream? Just got here. Nothing, baby. We just demolished BTC live on the live stream. Let's take a look at STG here, USDT. Let's take a look at STD, USTG on KuCoin. Okay, so Stargate Finance. We talked about a nice pattern trade to the top of the pattern. Then I said, hey, I'd rather it come down here, but if it breaks out, look for the retest. It continued to pump, and, you know, it defied gravity here, and it really was a 1 hour move to the upside with Bitcoin. So let's take a look at Stargate now. Kind of getting up there. Almost had like what I call, like, look, it had an ascending cup and handle. Like, the cup was moving up. The channel was moving down, and you did get the move to the upside. Now, we got to look at it on a bigger time frame now. Giant double bottom. So it clearly double bottomed, which is beautiful. It's got support at the point of control and support right there too. Right? It's got a huge gap where it can gap up in price pretty fast, right? And right here too as well. Yeah, we had the biggest live stream the channel ever had today in history of the channel. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to the beautiful people on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. This channel is moving at the speed of light. We're going to 40,000 subscribers. We're going to 50,000. We're on our way to 100K. I envision it. We're going to do it. I work every single day until it happens. And then I'm going to work every day until we get to 1 million subscribers. We will hit 1 million subscribers on this channel unless I die trying. So it is what it is, right? So we got momentum to continue on the daily. You're out of resistance clear as day, though. You see that? You come down and bounce. Resistance here. 4-hour time frame needs to pull back too. But again, I believe this flag is a little too big. But it is a daily projection. See, our next leg up would take us to 175. We just kind of have to figure out how the TA is going to get us there. So right now, I'm doing the same thing here for Bitcoin. You got to consolidate somewhat here. And you got to kiss the 21-day moving average. So I would even look at other time frames, and I wait for this consolidation. If it pumps up, fine, so be it. It could happen on a small time frame scalp, like possibly this 7-minute could continue. If Bitcoin continues. So, but it's more unlikely, right? And at one point, the rooster has to come home on the 4-hour time frame. It just cannot go forever. So, fine, you may get that 7-minute scalp, but I believe it's more likely to watch this play out and see how the 4-hour... I'm watching for 4-hour candle closings. In 3 hours, I want to see how these 4-hour candles close. That's going to give me a lot more information. I want to see that confirmation. If we get this follow through, then it comes back up, then we start going sideways. That's going to be a good sign for most coins. And then we can kind of start to track them out. All right. I finally jumped in on MEXC. Everyone jump onto MEXC today. Link in the description to MEX Global. MEXC, baby. I love MEXC. The team is awesome. The people there are awesome. And everybody involved in MEXC is the bomb. They changed their colors to blue. MEXC is the bomb diggity dom. Check them out. Lowest spot and future fees in the game. 0.1%. 0.03 on their futures. They slashed their future fees. Nobody has lower fees than them in the entire industry, except if you trade no fee with like Binance, BNB, maybe some pairs may have little to no bit. But this is the lowest fee of all competitors in the game. Super amazing. They do have 200x, which is insane. But they have a futures leverage challenge right now with Bitcoin, Doge, and Floki and GRT. Usually when there's a challenge, that's going to pump up price. So remember, watch this Blur. They've added Blur, 3L and 3S. Right? New leverage ETFs. Trade Blur, get free $50 in UST. And you can get $50 in Tether if you trade some of these new 3L and 3L tokens. So they got a bunch of awesome ETFs, leverage ETFs that I love to trade. They have 4X, 5X, 3X. You can't get liquidated trade on these. I absolutely love them. They're the bomb diggity dom. All right? So check these out. You know what I mean? These are booming. The ETFs on MEXC. All right? You can also trade futures if you'd like. All right? I don't know what's up with the whack music ruining the stream today. So we had good music when we needed it at the right time. At the right time. Super chats, MOVR, XYL, Heinz and 4, Flux and MATIC. Let's take a look at MOVR. MOVR. Lakochi Coker, thank you for the love. MOVR on KuCoin. Moon River Kid. Are you mooning on the river, dude? Moon River. Let's think. So Moon River was in this kind of cup and handle. We saw it breaking out initially out of this falling wedge. It did. And again, that idea that it would pump up to the 200 SMA, right? When they're bunched up together, price will come up. We have a whole list of coins waiting to do that. They're still in waiting. MOVR did it to the upside. So there's one taken out. So what I'm going to do is just look at it by itself again, fresh on like a daily. 3-day chart's high on a lot of coins, but it means we could go sideways and reset that. I've seen that happen many times. So just, we do have to heed it. Respect the TA, says Mitch Ray. Shout out to Mitch Ray, man. God bless you. Shout out to all the YouTube streamers out here. Shout out to BitBoy. Check out BitBoy's awesome book. Shout out to Around the Blockchain, their new show on its own channel, or their same show, but on the channel. BitBoy, I love you, man. You're the bomb. Appreciate everything you do for crypto. And check out his new book, Catching Up to Crypto. You just got to Google it. And I think he's going to have another tour where he goes to more cities. But man, that wasn't easy. He went to like 14 cities in 15 days or something, or maybe 15 cities in 14 days. But I saw him in Boston. It was awesome. We had a good time. So look, MOVR oversold on the daily, making a bit of a flag here, pushing to the upside. I like what I'm seeing. Has a bit of a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder beginning to build. So I'll be looking for this to make bacon on the beach. Right? Something like this. Inverted head and shoulder for MOVR. Moon River. And it's kind of got a flag too here, like a cup and handle here. It's interesting. like every coin, it's overbought on the 4-hour time frame. So you're looking for either some type of crazy short squeeze, which is unlikely, but anything is possible. The probability is this has to reset and come back down. So like everyone's waiting for their 4 hours to cool off. Matrix AI already did that. Some coins have front run this idea already. You kind of want to look for those coins, all right? And then play these ones after those ones play out, and then keep the cycle brewing. That's what we do here on the channel. Let's take a look at XYO. I mean, I got that memory. We all know what it looks like. You don't even need a photographic memory. It's horrible. My new glasses are great. They don't hurt my face like the other ones. Thank God. Very similar glasses. So look, I'm in XYO personally in the trade. 4 hour needs to cool off now. Do we lose the move? We could. I don't like how the 4 hours that high and we got nothing out of the last move. 22 hours got momentum. Daily wants to cook, and I'm just going to sit in this. I've been in this since February 4th or something. 12 days of Christmas that didn't come for me on XYO. But as I said, if it takes 30 days to make 93%, that's still 3% a day. So, gold, silver, bull run starts. Hop on. Hey, I got a bunch of gold and silver. I don't need any more. That's why I started buying Bitcoin. I am done. I buy Bitcoin now, not gold and silver. Heinz and 4, somebody asked about. It's still open. Trade never hit the stop loss that I have. Oop. Trade never hit the stop loss here, as you can see, right? Close, but no spaghetti. They didn't get our spaghetti sauce today. Remember, I'm going to be live tonight with my trading group privately from 6:15 to about 8:15, a weekly private screen share. We do it every week. A lot of people join the trading group, and I don't think they even know about it. I do a weekly screen share every single week, all right? And where we put it here in weekly screen share. This is where you can check it out, all right? Link to the screen share, recording of last night's extra screen share. God bless you, Jamie, for doing that. You're the man, all right? And yeah, this is where the screen shares live. This is where I put the links to the screen share on the cloud. And this is where I also, post the actual recording that I then post to YouTube so you can watch it again, but it's private. It's a private recording, all right? Don't miss out when you join the 99 trading group. You get to join the 99 weekly Zoom private live screen share tonight. Email cryptolifers@gmail. People say the screen share is worth $100 a month alone. 4 screen shares a month, $25 a week. I'm telling you, we go through a lot of awesome stuff. So look, the 4 hour again overbought on every single time frame. The 1 hour overbought too as well. I wouldn't touch this till it cooled off. Just is what it is. But again, it looks beautiful. 22 on the daily, both want to rip. Sometimes, you know what I do? When the 4 hours in indecision and give me problems like that, I just enter the trade with a deeper stop loss. And then if the 4 hour comes back, I add to the trade. You know, it's an easy way to handle the emotions of not getting in the trade when you know the 22 looks great. And you're like, why would I miss this opportunity for Heinz and 4? It's made massive gains before. Is it going to do it again? We never know. The 22 looks great. The 4 hour needs to cool off. So that's kind of how I look at it, right? High ENS 4, Heinz and 4, but high ENS, Ethereum name service 4, all right? They have Ethereum name service 3 and 4. I don't know if they have a 1 or a 2, though. 22 hour is very bullish, but the 4 hour needs to cool off. Like Bitcoin, you know what I mean? Like, and you can see how the whole market sits on the Bitcoin fence. You know, whatever Bitcoin's doing, it's going to regulate the rest of the market for you in a way. Now, there's going to be outliers all the time, but for the most part, let's take a look at Flux and MATIC on the zone here. Flux. So Flux was stopped out. Here's a trade that did not play out, right? I don't know when I put it out recently, but you could see that maybe we put it out in this flag here, and it dropped to the downside and hit the stop loss for 10%. Always have a stop loss. So nice to hit a stop loss and not get liquidated, not to lose it all, right? I like to show a trade that lost too, because, you know, you can't win every single trade in your life. It just doesn't happen like that. If you don't know how to handle a loss, then you won't know how to trade. Losing will be part of trading. I'm sorry to say. Unless you hodl forever. And I mean, there was times where I hodled. I mean, when I make good investments, it's rare that I lose. I've won more of my investments than I've lost. Like when I've DCA'd into a project, when I've done heavy research, I've won more than I've lost. You know what I mean? Way more, like 90% more. So, you know, day trading and swing trading, it's more complicated and it takes more skill in the long run. It depends. I mean, both of them take a certain amount of skill to complete and handle. So again, everything high on the 4 hour, the 1 hour would have to defy the 4 hour on the total market cap. And we'd have to get, but what I like seeing is this flag outside, whatever price action flags, once it breaks out of a falling wedge, it's usually a good sign. We got through the halving too, which was kind of good. Like you get the halving sell off, and now you can kind of see where we stand. 86 cents for Flux, pretty good place to be, right? This is a coin I really like, and I've gone over it many times. I could see it easily getting to 152. It's in a beautiful cup and handle. The daily time frame is ready to rock, and the pullback hasn't been that bad on the daily time frame. So, like, it's not like it took a huge dump. And previous support became new resistance. You pull a fib, you're at like a 0.5, it looks like to me. Yeah, you bounce right off the 0.5 fib. You're hanging at the 382. You're in a gap, which means you can get to the high volume node, and then you can get all the way up here to the value area high. So you get above this node at 91, Flux is gone. So Flux looks really good to me. A golden cross is coming. Flux looks really good to me. I would just wait out that flag on the 1 hour that I just drew for you there. But Flux looks great. Looks like the stop loss would be somewhere between 15 and 20%, depending on the range. 24, depending on, but that's a beautiful risk-reward ratio. 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio, 25 to 75, basically, in a nutshell. Flux looking great, but a lot of them have looked great on the 22. On the daily. Waiting on the 4 hour. I can't tell you what's going to happen. I don't know. Waiting on the 4 hour. Watching the flag on the 1 hour. What I will tell you, in my lifetime of trading, whenever I see a flag outside of a bigger falling wedge, high likelihood of something's going to happen. 24,980. And you can see Bitcoin's actually making another pennant here. If I take a look at it. This will be our last quick Bitcoin down and dirty update before I jump on out of here. But yeah, I just saw this on BOOKMAP. See, I brought BOOKMAP down. I brought BOOKMAP down, right? And immediately my mind made a line here and a line there, and I saw a pennant. And I said, oh no, that's interesting. We'll take a look at MATIC. Thank you, Lakochi. I'm not done yet. I just wanted to cover Bitcoin real quick one more time. But thank you, Lakochi. God bless you and yours. So, I mean, you're getting tight in this wedge, right? And it's a symmetrical triangle now. So you never know. I mean, this thing could continue just like we were seeing. Looks pretty good to me for a move to continue to about 25,885. So again, when the shorts get squeezed, it gets out of control. I'll tell you that. And a lot of people now are just buying in. They're like, wait, it looks like we're going to go to 30K pretty fast. And when will I get these prices again? I'll tell you another thing that I do is when a candle closes above the 200 SMA on the 4 hour, you open the long immediately, right? And I was front running this idea. We made a shoulder ahead and a shoulder below it. Once we got above it, you open the long, boom. I've talked about this many times on my channel. The second a 4 hour candle opens above the 200 SMA, you open a long, boom. And it happens. Look, cup and handle for Bitcoin. We're in the huge money now. This was the trade. It's right here with the stop loss and everything. I kept it out just so you could see it. 21,007 was really my entry, but I guess it may have been slightly moved. I don't know, but this is the trade. And the target is 29,400, 450. That's the target. I'm going to, I'm not a chaser, so it's crazy. I mean, this could happen. And honestly, even if this just happens, I believe it's just going to be a short squeeze. At least eventually the chickens have to come to roost on the 4 hour time frame. So there's really not much to say about Bitcoin, everybody. Like, it's in this flag, and I'm going to watch it flag out. I know it's a little messy right now because I just drew that triangle on a smaller that's the only thing. When you're in smaller and bigger time frames, it can get kind of crazy. I mean, we could get that pump to 25,800. We could. But for me, it's more likely we get some type of pullback here on the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame. And we make a bit of a flag, and we have to, kind of come to terms with the 21 on the 4 hour time frame. So that's kind of the way I trade, and I'm sticking to it. It's helped me get where I'm at now, and I'm going to keep doing it. So I would look for this flag before I would jump crazily in. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. Sam, when's the bear scenario on the smaller time frame rising channel? I see a pullback to 24.3. That's cool, man. Discord has the best value for the money of any Discord I've ever joined. Shout out to David Jardine. Can you tell people that? Can you make a video about that and then send it to cryptolifers@gmail.com? If guys, anyone that makes a video, I'll gladly, that would be great. If you could make a video, I want to compile a video of people that have really changed their life with the trading group. Jump on in today, join the trading group today. I finally learned to take profits. Hey, it starts with one time, Jennifer, and then it continues. The trading group is not included with the course unless you pay $330 for 3 months. You get the course and the trading group completely together. All right. And last but not least, we're going to take a look at MATIC, and then I'm out of here for the day. I came in late, so I should work a little late, right? When you come in late, you got to work late. That's how it works. So MATIC broke resistance, you see. I'd like to see it more make a channeled area here. It technically broke the resistance. 1 hour pushed up with the euphoria. 142 for MATIC. It's nice to see MATIC gaining some steam. At the same time, it's got gasoline now, though. Look at that. And that means Ethereum, when ETH moves, MATIC moves, baby. 15 minutes overbought, though. 1 hour has the gas. And again, that 4 hour just... I'd be careful chasing waterfalls today. I'm just telling you. My indicators tell me pullbacks are coming. Time to take profits and wait it out. That's what my indicators are telling me. Otherwise, I'd be all over there posting 100 things. Oh, look at it. I'm not doing that. We did get some bumps. A lot of things revisited their areas, got above zones, and maybe we continue. You never know. It could be complete euphoria, out of control, pumpage. This one's up. I kind of got stopped out there, though, out of that messy shoulder. That inverted never played out, and it got messy. Gens. Good coin, too. Again, I'm waiting out that I do not like the 4 hour. I sold LDO. Was it a good move? Let's take a look. All right. I sold this area. Let's see. I want it to come back down, and I want to get back down in there, right? Does look like it's going to make a pretty big move. It could do that, even if it stays around here. 40 to 70% gains coming out of Lido Dow. And they're going to keep staking that ETH, and as ETH pumps, people are going to jump in. So remember that. Nord retested. I'll redraw that in a while. We got Jasmy. We got Polka Dex on my radar. A lot of the Polka stuff looking like it could make a move. And then I showed you all the other coins that I like already, man. I've given you everything I have today, and I'm exhausted on 5 hours of sleep. So, everybody, thank you so much for being here. What an amazing day. I can't believe it. The perfect way to begin your lifer journey. Email the Crypto Lifers and pay with crypto or PayPal. Everybody, thank you for being here. Know that I do teach class every single Tuesday from 3 to 5. If you want to jump on in and learn the special sauce of what I do here on the channel every single day. If you like me, if you got to know me through this channel, and you believe I'm the guy for you, then jump on in. All right? It's time to change your life. It's time to go all the way. If you've been shying away from your destiny, hang out with someone that just grabbed their destiny with both hands and just took it by storm. Take this class every single Tuesday from 3 to 5:30. It'll blow your mind. I'll give you everything I got. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I love you all. I'll be back in the trading group. I can't wait to mix and mingle with each and every one of you. I love you all, and I'll see you later on today. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you. Gratitude is my attitude. I'm super appreciative of everybody that came to the live, and I thank you for being here. Stay blessed, stay amazing, and I'll catch you on the next live. Be safe. Thank you.